See, mic check, mic check, mic check. I think my mic's working. What it do? It's your boy E2 Blue coming back at you again on a live stream. I've not done one of these in a long time. Odell Beckham Jr., what up? What it do? What it do? Man, I ain't done a live stream in a long time. Long time. Long time. Can you guys hear me? Brian SoCal, what it do? Yeah, it's been a minute since I did a live stream, y'all. So I wanted to talk to you guys about some things, catch up on some things, and kind of clarify some things with the team and just stuff going around the NFL with this COVID, just doing quality checks on everybody, making sure everybody's good. You know how we do. Daniel Perez, Kerry, what's going on? Mr. Worldwide Traveler, what it do for the one time. I'm going to get your guys' opinions on a bunch of things. I'm going to ask you guys some stuff. I just wanted to say, first of all, as when I was making my video this morning when I was talking about Dak Prescott and this whole, contract thing, and you guys already know I'm not one to continue to wanting to talk about the whole situation, but it was just some comments that I've seen from some fans and might have been some people that were not fans and trolls and stuff. And who else is in here? Coco Ebb, what's going on? What it do? What it do? Mark Smith, what up? Yeah, it will. It will. I'm gonna make sure of that. You already know how I roll, Mark. But yeah, like I was saying, like with the conversation this morning, Awesome to Sports, what it do? Welcome into the chat. Like I was talking about this morning with Dak Prescott, like, you can chalk this up for a Cowboys loss. Like the team really blew it. They had so much time to give Dak Prescott the contract. Because I look at it like this. If you really wanted him like that, you would have go ahead and gave him that 4-year contract that he wanted. The money was right there. He would have taken the 34 to 35 mil range, and you could have spread that money out within those 4 years. We wouldn't have had to deal with this no more. We could have had even more than the 11 million that we do have on the cap space right now. So it wouldn't have been an issue. But they want to drag this thing out. I don't know what the deal is with that. I hate to speculate and stuff like that, and I'm not gonna just jump out and just say some cockamamie bull, But at the end of the day, we could talk about it. We could definitely talk about it, but we need to come to a consensus that makes sense because a lot of stuff that I heard from people, I'm like, y'all can't be Cowboy fans talking like that. I mean, regardless of what you feel about certain individual players, I'm gonna tell you my standpoint on it. I don't favor any player on the team. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? I don't know these guys personally. I just speak what the facts are. Because I'll be honest with you, if Dak Prescott, if I thought he was a sorry quarterback, I would say that. And I'd be like, well, he doesn't deserve to be on this team. But, we can go back to 2016 and I can throw a bunch of things at you and show you what I mean when I say that, he's more than capable of getting the job done, especially with this new coaching staff that we got coming up. Dana Jet, what's going on? Mario Sanchez, what it do? AC1, hey, you looking to Ben DiNucci and yeah, Ben DiNucci. I'm gonna talk about him too in the stream as well. Basically, every quarterback that we have on this list, and to just clarify what their positions are, why they're on the team, and things of that nature. He said Penny pinching Steven. I don't know what it is. I don't know if Steven just is not good at negotiating contracts. I don't know. I feel like he doesn't have the wherewithal to get these contracts done. It's the same situation we had with Zeke Elliott. Same situation with DeMarcus Lawrence. DeMarcus Lawrence had to literally threaten the fact that he wasn't going to get his shoulder worked on until they signed the contract. Zeke Elliott had to go all the way to Cabo for them to sign the contract. Now, Zeke Elliott still technically had 2 years left on his contract if you add his 5-year option on there. See, Dak Prescott didn't have that because he's a 4th-round draft pick. But let's go back. Yeah, definitely. And I don't have those on my channel like Mark does, so I don't see it like that. So I don't know who's for what team or what unless they specify what fan they are. You know what I mean, Dan? Puro Party. What's going on? Greg Johnson. I know it's funny. Like they do they do a bunch of 3-year deals, and they've done 5, and then Tyron Smith, he had his 10-year deal back in the day, which his contract now seems minuscule compared to what it was back in the day. But everybody trying to penny pinch, but you realize that like at the end of the day, when you sign these players, that money is only that huge for a small portion of a time. Because you look at what you could have got for Dak Prescott this year, and or you could have signed him last year for even less. But they chose to do that. They chose not to do that. Now what's going to happen is now you got to go through this whole season. You got to wait till next offseason, and then you can't pay him less than $37.5 million a year after next season, because the franchise tag for a quarterback goes up next year to 37.1% or something like that mil. So you don't have no choice. So you're going to have to give him that 38 mil with 150 guaranteed. So, the Cowboys kind of shot themselves in the foot there. They really did. And then it just doesn't look bad as a team, because now you got people on the outside talking and things of that nature. Like, oh, well, do the Cowboys not like him? What's the deal? Blah, blah. Tony Romo got his contract with no problem. I mean, think about it. If you look theoretically, Dak Prescott has not lost a season since he's taken over for Tony Romo. Dak Prescott, we know, was a 4th-round draft pick. He was not expected to do anything when he got drafted. Absolutely nothing. He came in. Kellen Moore got stepped on. He's got his foot stepped on by offensive lineman. He was out. We thought that Jamil Showers was going to take it. Do you guys remember at one point in time we had Dak Prescott on the same level as Jamil Showers? Believe that. Believe that. So to come from that situation to be picked, 135th in the draft in 2016, and now being the starter for the Dallas Cowboys, having won 40-plus games, having thrown for a lot of yards last year, even though his wide receivers dropped the ball a lot, he can't control that. And yes, he did have some errant throws, but it is what it is. No quarterback is accurate to 100%. Come on, Tom Brady has thrown 5 interceptions in the game too, so let's not forget that. But we forget things because guys win Super Bowls and they're God, and I get it. Tom Brady is on a whole different level. But this is the thing. I just want people to just give Dak Prescott his just due. Now, is he elite? No, but he's definitely a top 10 quarterback, considering the fact that he was a 4th-round draft pick in 2016, and to think that Cardell Jones ain't even in the league no more. Got picked before him in 2016. Christian Hackenberg, where he at? Where Christian Hackenberg at? He got picked before Dak in 2016. He ain't in the league either. Paxton Lynch. Jerry Jones loved Paxton Lynch. I mean, he was on his cojones like no other. He was getting ready to literally sell a lung for Paxton Lynch. How did that turn out? They get Dak Prescott to just drop into their lap. And then all of a sudden he didn't do enough to at least get a contract that's 35 mil, 36 mil? Come on, man. I'm not saying you got to get a man 45 mil. I'm saying just give the guy his just due. That's all I'm saying. And that part is just beyond me. I don't understand it at all. Lansky, what's going on? Cowboys like long deals with players. They do. Well, all teams like long deals. Think about it. The longer the contract is, the more you can take that money and push it down the line. You can take the money that you have that you pay a player, and you can spread that out through seasons. You can spread it out. But with a franchise tag, we know that 31.4 comes off that cap right now. He gets all that. That's 31 mil taken off your salary cap in 1 year. Next year to be 37, and the year after that to be like 50 something. So you don't want to keep doing these franchise tags. You got to sign these players to contracts. You got to get it done. I love that, but for this possibility last year was and see, I don't want to think that, and I hate to, because at one point in time I thought that they good. Dak Prescott got this. He's going to be the franchise quarterback, but they will be sorry if they let him go. I'm gonna tell you that right now, because there's teams out here that can use him. The Patriots, I know they got Cam Newton, but still, I mean, Titans, there's teams that will take Dak Prescott and be like, oh, y'all don't want him? Y'all stupid. Let me show you what we can do with Dak Prescott, since y'all act like y'all don't want to do nothing with him. Should we draft a first-round quarterback next year? Not unless they don't sign Dak Prescott. If they don't sign him, then but I'm gonna go through the quarterbacks. I'm gonna come back to that question because I'm gonna talk about Andy Dalton and Ben DiNucci as well, because they're gonna play key roles as far as backups and things of that nature. Now, the reason why that they drafted Ben DiNucci in the 7th round. Now, we look at the 7th round and we always look at the 7th round and be like, oh, well, 7th round don't matter, blah, blah. But look, it doesn't really matter where a player is drafted because, again, Tom Brady was a 6th round draft pick, correct? 6th round? Look what he did. So, I mean, you can't really look at that. So when you look at Ben DiNucci, I look at a guy he's a mobile quarterback. He's got a strong arm. He's pretty accurate. He's definitely, got some areas that need to be corrected, obviously, because he was drafted so far down. But Mike McCarthy is going to use him as a project quarterback. See, he knows how to develop a quarterback. Jason Garrett, I don't know how you a quarterback and been a quarterback for America's team yourself and don't know how to develop players. That's the part that I never understood that. But, Mike McCarthy come in here and he's like, look, I love Dak and I'm going to work with Dak. But I want to bring up Ben DiNucci because because Andy Dalton is just insurance policy for right now. He ain't going to be a backup forever. You know what I mean? He only on a 1-year deal. He might go to another team next year and start. So Ben DiNucci could be Dak's backup next year. Who knows? And if he becomes Dak's backup next year, if he shows the Cowboys that he's improved like that, then hell, you got a hell of a guy for cheap, 7th round pick. So, Tad Prescott shouldn't have said nothing. I mean, I understand that you was upset, but you shouldn't have said nothing. You kind of just made the situation worse. It's almost like, guys, has your mom ever said something in a situation and it kind of like messed up things? You're like, come on, Mom, why you say that? Like, you messed up my chances. Like, it's like just stay out of my business. Like, I got this. It's my money. I got this. You know what I'm saying? And I know family think that they're trying to help when they say certain things, but you can't. He does have a whip of a release. He really does. I don't think Andy will be starting. You don't want Andy Dalton to start. You don't want him to start. I'm going to tell you that right now. Andy Dalton is not better than Dak Prescott as far as longevity-wise. He's not. I need you guys to go back and really reevaluate that if that's what you think. Oh, did you hear me say that we were going to get a better quarterback after Dak? I want Dak Prescott to be here. I never said Dak should go. I never said that, not one time in this stream. I want I'm gonna tell you right now. I just said that the Cowboys were lucky to get Dak Prescott. So why would you let that go? They were lucky to get Tony Romo. Tony Romo, and I said this earlier this morning when Tony Romo came to the team and Bill Parcells looked at him and he's like, I want this guy on the team. And I said, if it wasn't for Quincy Carter getting kicked out of training camp that year, Tony Romo probably wouldn't have had that opportunity to crack the roster. And they ended up having him for the next 14, 15 years. So, and Tony Romo, even though he didn't get to the Super Bowl, he still had a hell of a career. You know what I mean? Like he touched Cowboys records, and he did when he was in college as well at Eastern Illinois. Now, you look at Dak Prescott, and like I said, Dak Prescott still hasn't lost a season since he's been in the league. And I see Isai Harrell back up in here. Dak fans, we right here, bro. Isai Harrell. See, you need to worry about Deshaun Watson. And Deshaun Watson, when I look at him and Dak Prescott, you look at those numbers. Them numbers about pretty much neck and neck. So your quarterback ain't a world beater either. So let's not get in here and start that. You said it's like getting your ass whooped in school. Your mama show up the next day and complain about it. Right. It's like, come on, mom. Damn, I don't already got my ass whooped. Why you in here? Keep talking. You out here messing it up for your boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing? What exactly are you doing? Yeah, and Tony Romo did a 5-year deal, and so but a Dak's agent don't want the 5-year deal. They don't want the 5-year because Dak's agent wants Dak Prescott to get that 4 years, double dip, and get a higher contract. But to me, it really doesn't matter because if he does the 5-year contract, they can still double down on that, and they can re-up the contract after 4 years anyway, even with one more year on the contract. They can do that. So I don't understand what the problem is. To me, it doesn't matter. It don't matter. Just give him what he needs right now so we can get over this. It's like because being America's team is like in the limelight 24/7. It's like just get it over with. Eastside Harold, Dallas doesn't believe in Dak. Why should I? Thank you for the $2. But I will tell you, Mr. Eastside Harold, I don't think that it's a thing that they don't believe in. I'll be honest with you. I don't know. I mean, they claim that they believe in him. Now, Eastside Harold, does your team? First of all, you got Bill O'Brien over there. What does he believe in? He didn't believe in Hopkins because Hopkins is a Cardinal now. So we talk about people believing in something. Eastside Harold, come on, bro. Y'all out there giving away wide receivers for ham sandwiches, bro. For not even a ham sandwich. Y'all got rid of Hopkins for a bologna sandwich, bro, with extra mayonnaise, my dude. Oh, DT, I got you, bro. I hear you. So in other words, they thought Jerry was gonna fall under pressure and sign him like Z. Pretty much, Lansky, you absolutely got it correct. And I'm glad that you mentioned that because I forgot to mention that because I had that in my notes because I was thinking about it before and I was like, normally like when I think about things so I don't forget them, I jot them down so I can talk about them later. But yeah, that's exactly what it is, Lansky. Dak's agent was like, you know what? They fell into DeMarcus Lawrence. They fell into Zeke Elliott. They're gonna fall into Dak Prescott too. Let's go ahead and just keep pushing it. Because y'all remember when the contract first happened, they lowballed Dak. They was like, all right, we're gonna give you 28 mil, like Kirk Cousins guy. And it was like 28 mil. You better try that shit again. And then they went back and was like, oh. So his agent was like, hold on, Dak, I got this. So you just gonna disrespect my man, right? And my homeboy right here and ask him for 28 mil a year. Watch this. 40 mil on the table. What's up? 40 mil. So that 40 mil that you guys heard about, it was really a joke. It wasn't a real thing. It was just something that the agent came out and was like, you know what? Since y'all want to lowball me, I'm gonna give you an outrageous number too that don't make sense. Since you're gonna come to me with something that don't make sense. So that's pretty much how that played out. King James, you stupid, yo. Stevie Mack, what up, man? What up, dude? My dude. It doesn't make sense, too, but maybe he doesn't want to be in Dallas. Now, I'm not gonna say that because Dak Prescott did, and he did say himself when they interviewed him, he did say that, look, I'm okay with the contract right now. Of course, he okay with it. He making 34.1 mil right now. That's a pay raise for him. It's still money in his damn pocket right now. So he's like, you know what? That's it. He is literally giving you what it is. Always a lady. E2 Blue coming into the show. I always appreciate the love. Yeah, Lansky, extra mayo, bro. Extra mayo. You can't forget that. Can't leave that sandwich dry, bro. If you gonna come to the table with a sandwich, put some extra mayo on that jump and just give it to him. So, but that's the thing, Lansky, and we talked about this. He come on now. I know that Dak wants to be on this team because he said it himself. He wants to get back with his teammates. He's ready to work with Mike McCarthy because Dak knows, and this is the thing, and the agent knows it too. They all know that this new coaching staff right here is going to be beneficial to Dak Prescott. It's going to be to the point where Dak is like, okay, we good up in here, bro. We about to go ahead and get better because, these players, I'll be honest with you, they're not showing it because it's not formidable for them to say it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like they're excited about this coaching staff. They're actually glad that them other things are gone or whatever. That Garrett era is gone. That decade of era, a bad mojo is out. They're happy about that. But they're excited about getting even the defense with Al Harris and Jim Tom Sula and all the defensive coaches that we have right now. They are ready to get to work with these guys. It's just COVID messed up a lot of things, but you know what I mean? They are ready to get to work with these guys. And I think this defense is going to be even better. And I'll get into that too as well. But I just want to talk about that. You guys know I don't get too much in the Dak Prescott talk, but when I saw those comments, man, it put me into a freaking tizzy. And I just wanted to just air that out on my channel because none of it made no damn sense to me. It really didn't. That's what the fingers need to start pointing at his agent. Really messed this deal up. Me too. Several respectable offers were put out there. His agent rejected all of them. Dak wasn't doing no. Yeah, Mark, he wasn't. He was not doing negotiating. I keep trying to tell people that because if you know Dak's nature and how he is, he's definitely going. He wanted this. He was going to sign those contracts, especially the 35 mil with the 110 guaranteed. He was going to sign that by himself. 31.4 is nothing to sneeze at. That's a lot of bread. It is. And that's why he's like, I'm good. I'm good right now until y'all sign me my contract. I'm good. Stephen Jones been acting brand new as well. Yeah, man, he need to get it together. Worldwide Traveler, thanks for the super chat, bro. Harry, get out of here. And Dak, we trust. Oh, man. So this is the thing, man. I'll be trying to tell y'all, like y'all already know, I look at things from different sides of the fence. Like, I don't just look at it one-sided. Because when you look at things one-sided, it almost makes you look stupid. Because it's like, okay, well, we live in a multi-dimensional world. You can't look at things in 1D. Everything has different sides to it. So you have to look at life like that. You have to look at everything like that. They always say, it's three sides to every story. It's your side, my side, and the truth. So, look at it like that. Did I know that Jason Garrett was part of the first player? Yeah, I do know that. I said that. And I said, wait, and then OC find a head coach. Guess what the common denominator? Yeah. And see, that's the thing. Like that's what I don't understand about Garrett. You were the backup quarterback for this team. You were Troy Aikman's backup. You worked the ranks of the team. You were also offensive coordinator for other teams as well. I think he was with the Dolphins at one point in time too, or whatever like that. And then I'm like, so then common sense would tell you, because I know they did some great things in the past, right? Because the coaches that they had back then, Jimmy Johnson, Bill Parcells. Come on now. But see, during the Jimmy Johnson era, I just don't understand that. You were a player. You should know better. I just don't get it. And then you become a coach yourself and you come in with this great philosophy. Now I gotta give it to Jason Garrett. Yeah, he had a good philosophy, but he's always going to be an average coach because he can never get a team through the playoffs. He could get them there, but it stops right there every time. It's either you get knocked out on the wild card or you get knocked out in the divisional round. It's either one of the two things because of the simple fact that you don't make adjustments. Because when you get to the playoffs, that stuff that you do, that playbook that you had that you were running all year does not work in the playoffs. You have to change that. You have to take that and you have to throw that in the damn trash can. Not throw it in the trash, but you got to hold that to the next season. You got to make these adjustments. And I hate to give the Eagles credit. We've talked about this before. How they won the Super Bowl against the Patriots, they did things that they did not do in the season. They switched things up. They did different things. Everybody was on point. The defense was on point. The offense was on point. Special teams and the kicking game was doing their damn thing, and that's how they won the Super Bowl. And again, when you win the Super Bowl too, it's also you got to have Lady Luck on your side too, because I'm gonna tell you, even as good as Pat Mahomes is, and he's a great quarterback, and he deserved every dollar that he got. I ain't mad at him. Make your money, my dude. But at the same time, he wouldn't have won that Super Bowl if the 49ers wouldn't have made that mistake. Because if they wouldn't have got that ball back at the end, they wouldn't have had that opportunity to score that touchdown and win the game. So I'm just saying, it's hard to win a Super Bowl. It ain't easy. Everybody criticized for Mike McCarthy for having won. I'm like, he got more than what Jason Garrett had. So I don't understand why people bitch and moan and complain about stuff that don't make sense. It's just like, let's use some common sense, right? Let's be smarter than that. And I charge all Cowboy fans to be smarter than that. I don't care about these other fans. They can go out here and be dumb like the Eagle fans do and lick telephone poles and eat dog poop during their Super Bowl parade. They can do all that. But Dallas Cowboy fans, we're not going to stoop to that level. We're going to be higher than that. We're going to be better than that. And when people come at us with that rhetoric, you can verify, because again, it's a bunch of us Dallas Cowboys YouTubers. If it's something that you're not clear on, ask one of us. Because again, we study the Dallas Cowboys 24/7. You know what I'm saying? Like when we not at our regular jobs, this is what we do. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like when we come and bring you guys information and stuff like that, like granted, we're not always gonna be right, especially when it's something that we have to guess. But with me, I'll tell you, like if I'm not sure about it, I'll tell you, I don't know. But at the same time, I'm gonna make the most educated guess that I have. And one thing that you will never see me do is criticize or judge anything before I know the whole situation, because that's just dumb too. It's like, how are you not gonna read a book? That's like you going to do a book report for school, right? And the teacher asks you what was in the book, and you ain't read the book, and you just making stuff up, and you just like, you just look stupid because you ain't read the damn book. So that's all I'm saying. Like we just gotta be smarter than that, y'all. We just gotta look at it from a different dynamic. Oh yeah, worldwide traveler. I'm going to get to that. That's the juicy part of the stream. We are going to get that, and we're going to have fun with these the Washington football team. Exactly. You have to look at both sides. People are killing the organization, like the agents winning part. Yeah. Yes, the agents got to make their money too. And I don't know if you guys know this, but I think every player is different. It depends on how their agent has because they have contracts with their agents, right? So if your agent comes to you and say, I want 7% of your salary, or I want 15% of your salary, I really think that Dak's agent, his new agent, he's probably got about 10 to 15% of his salary. Because for him to push that damn hard, he's gotta have a good chunk of Dak's salary. Got to. Because there's no way in hell. I never seen an agent push that hard. Never. What do you think about that not getting a long-term deal? Oh, you must have just gotten the chat. I explained all that. You might have to go back and look at it, but it doesn't make sense to me. It really doesn't. Like I said before, it's because whether you gave him a 4-year or 5-year contract, it ultimately could be the same thing. Because again, if it's a shorter contract, you can add numbers, you can add years to it in the last year. If it's a longer contract, you can also add to it in the last year. So it just doesn't matter. But I get it. The longer the contract is, the more you can spread that money out. The name that I like the most for the Washington team was the Warriors, but I don't think they're going to go with the Warriors name because of the simple fact that the trademark thing. That guy that lives in Alexandria, he's basically hoarding the trademarks. And I know that Dan Snyder had the Arena Football League team that he had. That he wanted to name the Warriors too. He had that name, but he let the rights go. So somebody else picked up the rights. So I don't think it's going to be the Warriors. I think they're probably going to end up being the Red Tails. And that's going to be interesting. The Washington Red Tails, and then we could call them the Washington Red Asses. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun, guys. Nah, Dak's age is definitely smoking something nice. Yeah, he is. He definitely is. He said, Jason, who? Exactly, right? Jerry is trying to keep room for his grandson. That's first of all, that's BS. Because one, his grandson ain't even the starter in Arkansas. That's one. And by the time his son even gets to the NFL, if he's even good enough to even make it, is he going to be a franchise quarterback? That's dumb to wait on that. It really is. They'd be stupid to think that. Like that. The Washington Maulers, I doubt that. You're giving them too much credit, Lansky. Kaleem, I mean, Mark loves Dak Prescott. You know what I'm saying? Like we all like Dak Prescott, but my whole situation with that is like I just want him to get what he deserves. I don't care about that other stuff like that. I don't have any like loyalty to any of these players because again I don't know them personally, but I think that I look at stats and I look at what he's done for this team and I look at and I pay attention. I do a lot of research on these players and I don't listen to these so-called talking heads out here when they talk crap about Dak and this and that and start saying that Carson Wentz really ain't that much better than Dak Prescott. And Carson Wentz was a first-round draft pick. You look at their numbers, they're damn near dead fucking even. Excuse my language, but yes, like it's they're right there. You can't tell me that Carson Wentz is a world beater over Dak Prescott. Hell, Dak Prescott ain't never missed a game. He never lost a season. Now, yes, they were 8-8 last year, but you look at the situation, the defense. You can't do it by yourself. You can't do it by yourself. Pat Mahomes, great defense. Can't do it by yourself. The reason why Tom Brady had a terrible season. You know why? The offense around him was trash. Every quarterback needs a team to work with. You know what I mean? And even better coaching staff to get them to that level. You guys got to understand that those years of Jason Garrett really messed us up. And we are brainwashed right now because of that old regime. We are. We think that this team is just so bad and so mediocre. Why do you guys think that when these players on this team go into free agency, they only go into free agency for a day or two? They're already into another team. When they get to another team, well, we're going to show you how to use this play. They play better. Mo Claiborne, Charvarius Ward, Damian Wilson, Anthony Hitchens, all have Super Bowl rings now. But you didn't re-sign Anthony Hitchens, and that was one guy I wanted to keep. Just imagine him on this team with Jalen Smith. Oh, come on, y'all. Come on. You get rid of the wrong people and you keep the wrong people. Put Jimmy in Ring of Honor. Yes, sir. The Washington Seminoles, no. They're not going to have anything that's associated with the Native Americans. I heard they want to be the Red Wolves. I think there's an issue with someone else using that name. That's what Red. Yeah, so that's why I said I think the team name is going to be the Red Tails because that's going to pay homage to the Tuskegee Airmen. So let's chalk it up that it looks like the Red Tails might be what the Washington team is going to be. Since Washington is changing their name, do you think Kansas City should? No, because the Chiefs is like a commemoration to the Indians, to the name. It's a chief. A chief is what it is. Like that's not a derogatory term. That's almost like it's a status. It's a status. So it's not anything derogatory. So them saying Chiefs is fine. It's just when you say Redskins, that's a derogatory. That's you can't say that. I'm ready for football, Mike. Me too, Mike. I've been ready, man. I'm out here sweating. Carson just has a better arm, stronger arm. Yeah, I mean, I could agree with that. He does. He does. And you know me, guys, I give props where props is due. I never say anything negative about Carson. Even when you guys say wheelchair wins, I laugh with y'all. It's funny to say. But I mean, I don't think, I mean, outside of him being injury prone, that's the only bad thing I can really say about Carson Wentz. I think he's a good quarterback. I mean, and this is coming from a Dallas Cowboy fan, but these Eagle fans ain't going to give Dak Prescott his credit. They're not going to do that. Y'all know me. I don't hate. That is one thing about me. I have no hate in my heart to certain things. If I say you suck because it's factual, there's evidence to prove, and I can prove everything that I say. I don't have to hate for no reason. I ain't no troll. I ain't no hater. I ain't no a bandwagoner. I ain't no homer. What all the football terms that you can say, I ain't none of them shits. None of them. I'm gonna tell you what I am though. I'm an individual that talks real, and I keep it real 24/7 because that's all I know. I'm just saying. But yeah, no, full blast. I agree with you. He does have a good arm, though. He does have that. I will give him that. Jordan has spoken so loud about Dak that the majority believe Dak is a problem. Right, Robbie. You're absolutely right. It's a damn shame. Hey, it's funny. Hey, King James, funny you say Prince Harry. I've been saying that. I'm like, yo, are you a Prince Harry related? Have you guys ever looked at Prince Harry and then looked at Carson Wentz? I mean, are they secretly the same person? Like, what the hell? They look just alike. He was like, I'll take that Megan from you, though. That's what Carson was like. I'll take Megan from you, though. Yeah, that injury prone thing is just. Yeah, he better stay healthy because Jalen Hurts is right there. He said, "Pause." No, but seriously though, he at any point in time. You said after the scandal is the Washington Red Asses. Yeah, you so we can get into that. We can get into that right now, guys. We can talk about the new Red Tails. We can talk about the Red Tails, the Red Asses. So I hope they pick the Red Tails because I will call them the Red Asses for now and forever. Okay. Robin said no. Dak is made of steel. Wentz needs vitamin D. Hey, Dana, that dude. Matter of fact, my pill jar is upstairs. I take vitamins every day because of the COVID. You know, the multivitamins with the omega-3s. It's got the A, B, C, D, E, the zinc, all that. You know, zinc is really good for combating that COVID. That's what Carson Wentz need. He need to take them pills or them gummy vitamins. One of them. Hey to Cowboys. But you're in the live now, so you're here. I mean, you missed a little bit, but we still in here though. Thank you. I'm still getting used to the short haircut. It's just everybody says they like me better with my haircut short. I guess I don't. It's I miss my locks. I ain't gonna lie, but I am kind of liking the short haircut now. I'm getting used to it. King James, you said you have a PhD in hate. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and let you hate, brother. And see, look, everybody needs that in their group, right? I'm not the hater of the group, but everybody needs that one hater in the group. So when somebody comes to talk trash, King James, you'll be the one to talk the trash for me. And while I'm just walking through, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you be like, hey, E2, blah, 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 blah. Then all of a sudden King James be like, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, he got it. And then we just keep moving. We just slide right on through the crowd. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. Eddie, what up, Eddie B? Dak is worth 34 to 38 mil a year, not 40 plus. As much as I love the Cowboys, got to draw the line. I know, but see, that's the thing we were talking about, Eddie. They could have got him for 35 mil, 35, 110 guaranteed. He was ready to sign the damn thing, but they waited so long to give him that said contract, which I think was the stupidest thing in the world because they could have been done that. Like none of it makes sense to me. It's trash on top of trash and continuous trash. But there's the thing, Eddie. That franchise tag next year for Dak Prescott is going to be $37.7 million. If you give him a contract next year, because of the market value, Eddie, you're not going to be able to give him less than 37. You're going to have to give him 38 because that 37, he's like, well, I can just franchise tag myself again and get the 37, but you're going to have to give me 38, and then you're going to have to give him the money on top of that for the guarantee. So the Cowboys screwed themselves over with this contract, man. With them they messed it up tremendously, Eddie. And I hear you on the 40 plus, but because of but this is the thing, Eddie. How do you feel? And Eddie, tell me this: how do you feel if Dak Prescott under Mike McCarthy? What if they play so well next year? Not even let's not even say Super Bowl because I hate to say that because we ain't even. If the Cowboys win a NFC Championship game, which they have not done since the 90s. If they win an NFC Championship game, would you think that he'd be worth 40 after that? I'm just saying. And even if they make it to the Super Bowl and lose, you're going to have to pay Dak. You're going to have to pay him. Because he showed you, and he keeps showing you every year. And it's not like Dak is going out here just throwing interceptions every play, because we can name some quarterbacks that's done that, Dan Orlovsky. But anyway, I'm just saying. How's everything? I saw you with your little king earlier. Yeah, that's my dude, Greg. That's my dude. I love my little boy, man. I got his little toys over here too. I got him some books and stuff. I'm reading to him now, so it's been spending a good time with him though. I love him. I love it. Have fun. I love being a dad. I do. I really do. I would love to see you on Bad Dogs group chat. He had Vosh Philly 500 watching the fan the other day. I don't even know who that is. And I'm pretty sure they don't know who I am either. Y'all got to realize, you guys are fans of mine. I appreciate it. But, some of these guys don't. I'm probably a nobody to them. But I should be a somebody because I can roll with the best of them as far as talking Cowboys and talking football in general. You know what I'm saying? That's why me and Vosh is like this. I got much love for Vosh. You know what I'm saying? And people don't understand. Vosh is a young dude. He's younger than me. But Vosh is the dude right there. Like, I respect Vosh. I respect his opinion, everything that he talked about and everything like that. That's why when I have him on my channel, it's always fire. Because it's the best content that's coming out. Because you got people that know what they're talking about. You know what I'm saying? And you become a heavy hitter that way. I'm a heavy hitter, but in my own right. In my own little world, they're the ones that got all the millions of subscribers. I'm just right here in my little world, in my little bubble right here. So they probably would never have me on those little group chats because of that reason, because I'm a nobody. Dak is underappreciated. Honestly, the way I look at it, people aren't used to the fourth round performing like this, or understanding maybe fourth round needs to be more developed. But see, that's the thing, Full Blast. They got to stop thinking. Just because you were drafted where you were drafted don't mean a damn thing. You should be honored by what you do in the league. Look at Tom Brady. Tom Brady was a 6th rounder? Look at what he's done. He's the GOATs. I'm just saying. Like that, you said the red scrubs, Dana, you stupid. But it shouldn't be like that. It don't matter that he was a 4th round pick. The quarterback that they really wanted, Paxton Lynch, where's he at? Jerry, where's Paxton? Is Paxton in the league? Does he play for a team? I don't know. After Denver, what happened? Cardell Jones, what happened? I mean, he went to the other league, and then that got disbanded when COVID came, and then Christian Hackenberg went to AAC, and then he didn't even make the team and disappeared. So these guys were quote unquote better than Dak Prescott, but Dak Prescott ain't doing nothing out here but still throwing the ball for one of the best franchises in football. I'm just saying. Yeah, and it is a thing. Everybody that hates Dak right now has to realize that, like, if you don't have him no more, who in the hell you gonna get? Andy Dalton is not the answer. And whoever keeps saying that Andy Dalton is going to be better than Dak Prescott really don't know football. Because, come on now. I'm not saying that Andy Dalton is terrible, but he's not better than Dak Prescott, not at Dak Prescott's point in his career. No, he's not. What up, Eddie? You said sign Coach Garrett. Nah, Coach Garrett ain't saying what up, E2. He needed. What's going on, guys? You said the washing the foreskins. I can't with y'all. You guys are. Oh, I'm way back in the chat. Let me catch up a little bit. Yeah, Key James. Appreciate you, brother. Oh, Dana, I know you can, bro, but you my type of troll. Like you're the troll that's on my side that trolls the other people that come into my channel. That's why I bang with you because of that situation. You're like my personal troll. You know what I mean, so to speak. Um, yeah, messed up big time. Yep, they should have signed him back then. And Eddie, and unfortunately, they're gonna have to give up that bread. They're gonna have to pay him 40 something. They're gonna have to do it later on in the future. Yeah, I heard what Dak's brother said, and I was saying this earlier in the chat before you came on, Lakers fan, that like he should have just kept his mouth closed because he didn't do nothing but make it worse. Tamara Parker, what it do? What it do, homie? What it do? Shout out to Tamira. Tamira always giving me different ideas to talk about and do different things and stuff. And you know, she's the MVP right now. Tamira is one of my day ones, man. She been banging with me since my channel was trash. Like I was in the beginning. I didn't even know how to talk right. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. Cause y'all know it's hard to have a YouTube channel. You really it's a lot of research that goes into this. Carson Wentz 40 plus career fumbles. Woo! There you go to Cowboys. Oops. Sorry. Oops. Sorry. Oops. Sorry. Where's the ball? I don't know. Or it could be like the Mark Sanchez era, the butt fumble. Oops. Oops. Yes, it is, Gregory. It is a beautiful thing. Y'all guys got old souls. Yeah, we do. And I'll be 35 in 2 weeks, guys. So like I just, I'm not old, but I ain't young either. You know what I'm saying? You said bad dog, whichever. Yeah, I don't know who that is. Is he a Cowboy fan or what? PC, what up, bro? Thanks for stopping through. I know you've been buddy with Mark Holmes. You ain't been on my channel in a minute, man. We got some talking to do, brother. Where you been at, man? E2, you are nuts. You are very popular with the Cowboys Nation on YouTube. Well, I appreciate it. I mean, I don't really know how popular I am because, I mean, maybe with you guys, but I appreciate all you guys that believe that and think so. I really do. But like I said, compared to those guys, I'm new to the scene. Like I've only had my channel for 3 years. So this year, I think this February was 3 years of me having my channel. So I'm still young in the game. You said, mark your words, Dak will ball out. Yes, he will. He will. He will. I mean, there's no way he can't. You know what I'm saying? You look at, and Dana, we talked about this, bro, with Mike McCarthy and what he wants to do with that West Coast offense. It's predicated on everything that Dak Prescott is good at. All the things that he was doing at Mississippi State. You look at that. You look at what he has with Ezekiel Elliott and Tony Pollard, just them two alone. Mike McCarthy didn't have that with running backs when he was with Green Bay. He had Eddie Lacy. Really? I'm gonna take a Mark reference. The fuck? Come on, y'all. Like you can do ISOs. You can put both running backs in there, run the RPOs. And then he don't even get him the ball. Dak Prescott to run the ball. They be like, damn, the quarterback still got the ball. And he already 20 yards downfield. It's so many things they can do with what Mike McCarthy brings to the table. And think about it. Kellen Moore was crutched by Jason Garrett. You remember in the beginning when we were doing different things? He said, oh, I see you, Kellen Moore. Then all of a sudden we went back to the bullshit. That was Jason Garrett telling him, We're doing too much. We gotta come back and be conventional. We gotta we're squares, all right. We're not triangles. We gotta go back and be squares again, and we have to do what I say. And you're doing too much, Kellen Moore. So I think that with Mike McCarthy, he's gonna allow Kellen Moore to be himself, and Kellen Moore is gonna go out there and do more things, and we're gonna see a lot of that different stuff. They think we getting Trevor Lawrence, right? Like King James. That's what I was pissed off. That was the thing that pissed me off the most when I was watching Mark Holmes live. When somebody in the chat said, "Take the season to get Trevor Lawrence." What in the whole hell is that? Really? To get Trevor Lawrence? So all of a sudden, not trying to take away from Trevor Lawrence's game, but is he going to do more than what Dak Prescott has already done in the league, being in the league 4+ years already? No. I just hate that. I really hate that. It's almost like when you see a quarterback bombing in the game and you're like, oh, bring the backup in. Like the backup gonna do better. Sometimes they do because there's no tape on them. So they're probably winning the game. But then down the line, they catch up to them too, and they be like, oh, no, we see what you're doing. Why did they let all this time pass by? Greg, that's what I'm talking about, man. They had plenty of time. There's no excuse. Then they go say at the last minute, oh, we threw him a contract deal at the last minute, and Dak Prescott was just getting ready to sign it. But you know what? He had pen to paper, and then the clock struck 4 o'clock. Get the out of here. You have to. Ain't no way in hell that's what happened. To me, that smells like BS. It just reeks of BS. The whole thing reeks of BS. None of it makes sense at all. Right? Sometimes we have to let our siblings handle their own affairs. Dak is a humble guy. He is. Tad should not have said nothing. He should have kept that to himself. All you did was just make more of a media presence because you already know that somebody in the media is going to look at that tweet or whatever it was, if it was an Instagram post or a tweet or whatever it was. When they look at that, they're going to be like, damn, that's what his brother think. Oh my God. Like, is he going like whatever? You know, because Jane Slater be on it. Jane Slater be like, oh, let me mark this down. Tad Prescott said, what? He ain't gonna cheer for the Dallas Cowboys. Oh my God. It's like, so you know what I'm saying? Like that type of thing. Oh, you say he's a Giants fan, Bad Dog is? Okay, yeah, well, you know. I'm probably never going to be on that channel. How about that? Is that Yvonne? What up? Wagwan? You keep changing your name. I don't even be knowing what it is. You got to put your picture back up there. Cam Newton gonna ball out this year. Oh yeah, Lansky. Cam Newton got a lot to prove, y'all. Cause he like, bro. Yeah, I'm a Leo, Greg. When is your birthday, Greg? But yeah, Leo's, man, we run this. But yeah, no, Cam Newton, man, he's definitely got a lot to prove. And he said in the interview, I mean, that's gotta suck, man. When your team just you've come into an organization, you get drafted by an organization, and you come into an organization and you put your whole hard work and effort. You literally put your body on the line for this team because you've had multiple surgeries and stuff because you wanted to be a winner for this team. And then they do you like that. I just think it's really messed up, man. I mean, that's unfortunately, that's how football is, man. They love you and they leave you. Kid Rascal, you know he not. You know he not. He not gonna do that. And he don't need to because he got weapons around him now. Should they call themselves the Renegades? I don't know because wasn't that the Arena League team? I just think that they're gonna go with the Red Tails. You said he plays in the ACC. Enough said, yeah. And the ACC is disbanded. It's gone. It don't even exist no more. So there's that. Eastside Harold, what do you have against the franchise tag? It really doesn't matter. Long as this is the thing, Eastside, and Dak Prescott playing on the contract franchise tag this year, so the hell what? If he balls out this year, the Cowboys have no choice but to re-sign him to a bigger contract next year because they will be dumb to let him go because they're going to be teams out there hungry for his services. So look at it like that. He's already a top 10 quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Eastside, I know you hating because you're a Texans fan. I get it. But I'm gonna come at you straight on with it, bro. Straight on. Oh, I'm telling you, Tony Pollard out wide. That's why I wish they would have re-signed Tavon Austin because I think that this she be perfect in what this offense is doing right now. Oh my God, you got guy, and then he's a fast, speedy little thing too. Uh, these defenses wouldn't know what the hell to do. I mean, you pretty much can just play these teams at will. Would nobody be able to stop you? You're not going to be able to put 8 in the box with Ezekiel Elliott. You're not going to be able to check all these players. You're not going to be able to. You're not going to be able to double team the slot player. So, because anybody could burn you at any point in time. Amari Cooper could eat you up. Michael Gallup could eat you up. CeeDee Lamb could eat you up. I'm just saying. What you going to pick your damn poison? And then you got Blake Jarwin on them seam routes. And you know that's where his bread and butter. That's where he score all his touchdowns in on them seams. And when you get what 20, 30 yards to the goal line. Oh, that's a touchdown pass for Schultz. I mean not Schultz. For Jarwin all day. Y'all know NASCAR has 30,000 fans in attendance at the All-Star race last night at Bristol. Most fans at a sporting event since March. I didn't even think that was allowed. But then again, they are outside too. So, but I don't know how you social distance with 30,000 people. There's no way in the hell they were 6 feet apart. Ain't no way. But even with that whole 6 feet apart thing, I just look at it like this: unless my bodily fluids is on you, or so. Well, I don't have COVID, so I'm not gonna say myself. Whoever got the COVID, right? If I'm sweating on you, coughing on you, sneezing on you, bleeding on you, whatever, my bodily fluids is on you, then yeah. But I can't just tap your shoulder and all of a sudden you got COVID. Oh my God, don't touch me. That's not how you get it. We got to be smarter about it. We do. Now, it's a serious thing. Trust me. Don't get me wrong. The people are dying out here. It's a serious thing. But we got to understand what it really is about and how it's spread. Like, you know, even with that, if somebody sneezes, you've seen sneeze, right? If you look at it, a sneeze in a light, you can see it and you see it float to the ground. Once that thing floats to the ground and somebody wipes it up, it's gone. It's not staying in the air for 24 hours. It's not doing that. Because if it was in the air like that, everybody and their mama would have COVID. Like, we will all be in here sick. I'm just saying. But that's not what it is. But again, you still got to wear your mask. And that's why wearing your mask in public makes sense. But even though when you're outside, like me, for instance, the only time you don't see me wear my mask in public is when I'm jogging and when I'm running. I can't run with no damn mask on. First of all, nobody's around me when I'm running. And if I pass by somebody, I'm passing by them. I'm not going to turn my head and be like, okay. Come on now. But yeah, but that's madness though. 30,000 people there. Somebody getting COVID, baby. I notice all Dak hater talk, no facts and more ignorance. Exactly, Dana. They can't come with anything. The only thing they say is, oh, hey, Nate, y'all, hey, Nate, hey, Nate, y'all, hey, yeah. Shut the hell up. Shut the hell up. Of course I'm here. Dallas fans love me. Eastside Herald, really, dude? Really, dude? He is a funny dude. He really is. He is goddamn hilarious. Yes, XFL. I keep forgetting the name of the damn league. I'm just scared for all this talking we doing. In a week or two, YouTube virus gonna blow up the whole season. You know, I hate to even think about that, DT. I hate to even think about it. But if Oakley brings out those face shields and they do what they're supposed to do week in, week out, yeah, there'll be a couple of players that get it. But I think that for the most part, they should be able to sustain it if they do what they're supposed to do. Like I said, training camp supposed to start, I think, on the 28th, 30th, something like that. So if training camp starts, you know what I mean, and they get in there and things start working well, we'll see what happens. We'll definitely see. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm just trying to hope for the best, man. That's the best that we could do at this point. Do I think Diggs will be able to cover the whole Byron Jones left us? I believe so. You said tell your father-in-law Mark Holmes to unblock me. I don't think he blocked you, Eastside. That was probably one of his moderators, because I didn't block you either, Eastside, on my channel. I think somebody else blocked you, because I don't block anybody. The only time I block somebody if they are really being a racist asshole and they say something to me personally and they won't come to me in my face and say it, because if they won't do that, then I'm blocking you. Because what you won't do, because if you say it in my face, you're going to be laid out somewhere. I'm just saying. But no, Eastside, no. I think that one of his moderators blocked you. So just I'll let him know, though. We still have Devin Smith done. We do. And I actually like Devin Smith, kid. I do. I really do. He said Mark Holmes blocked you. Well, what did you do? Being Eastside Herald. That's what. The track has a capacity of about 160 people. Really? Damn. Okay. So, I mean, even with 160, you got 130. You're talking about 6 feet. That still doesn't equate math-wise. I'm not the best at math, but that still don't equate. You still can't have all the people. You would have had to literally double that number as far as space-wise for 6 feet. So you already know what that's about. Esau Harris said, telling the truth. Yeah, well, He said, Mark ain't with the BS. I'm telling you. Mark will call you stupid in a minute. Get your stupid ass. Oh, my God. Eastside Harold, you are hilarious, bro. Tell me about O'Brien, though. How about that? See, because you still ain't answered that question. They should have built a bubble in Montana. Yeah, because Montana ain't really got a whole, no offense to the people that live in Montana, but there ain't a lot of people out there. You know what I'm saying? Like they could do like the NFL, the NBA did. I don't know why they would go to Florida and have all the teams there when that's a hot spot right now. They should have went to one of them random ass cities where COVID, it ain't a lot of people around, and made a bubble there. That's what I would have done. But it is what it is. Yep, 72 players tested positive already. That's because they out here getting it in. But it'd be like that. Dana, you said a girl rubbed your chest and you got it. That's because she was sweaty. If she rubbing on your chest, she getting warm, she getting hot, right, Dana? So if she rubbing on your chest and it's coming out her pores and her hands are sweaty and clammy and she rubbing her COVID all on your chest, that's going straight into your lungs, bruh. You getting direct contact. It don't even need to go in your mouth, bruh. It's in your lungs, dude. Come on, bro. You should have let her rub on your chest. She had to be fine as wine for you to let her rub on your chest like that. But, I pray for you, bro. I hope you're joking, though. He goes too far and gets too disrespectful with his comments. Who you talking about to Cowboys? You talking about Mark? Oh, you talking about Eastside Harold? Yeah, we all need some football in our life, DT. We damn sure too. We were the 8-8 Garretts. Yeah, we were not the Dallas Cowboys. We were the 8-8 Garrett. Now you got the New York Football Judd Garrett 8-8ers. Not 49ers, but the 8-8ers. That's their new name. I'm gonna call them that forever. Cause guess what? Jason Garrett coming after Joe Judge for that head coach position. So Joe Judge better watch out. That's going to be Garrett's team up there. He already got some of his goons that he brought with him. So I agree with you. They made everyone that bought a ticket to the race sign a waiver. Yeah, well, you gotta make them sign waivers, especially nowadays, man. With this COVID going on, everybody got to sign waivers. I want to go roller skating again, but I gotta wear a mask in the skating rink, and I'm scared to go skating because I'm not wearing a mask skating. All that because I'm a professional skater, so I do tricks and stuff. I don't just skate. I skate. You know what I'm saying? I get it in. So I'm be tired and out of breath. I can't breathe. I'll be dead. I'll be like, I'll pass out. But the NFL should have started building a bubble with the NBA. They did. They should have. They should like somebody said. They should have built a football stadium somewhere in Montana or North Dakota, and went up there, and all the teams just be there, and everybody play in the same place. You said Eastside Cheryl. You funny to Cowboys. Eastside Herald, thanks for the super chat, guy. Go Texans, Rockets, Astros, the real teams of Texas. Sir, I cannot agree with that. I appreciate the super chat, but I cannot appreciate the fact that you're coming in here and you're talking about the Texans, the Rockets, the Astros. What about the Rangers, the Cowboys, and the Dallas Mavericks? How about that? We represent North Texas. We ain't going down there in floodland. We're not going down there. We're going to stay right here. All right? We're going to stay above water, Eastside Herald. Y'all need to get some levees down there or something. Some type of drainage system, because that ain't working. We on a clean slate. If we go 8-8, then I'll eat it. But this team is not the same. So here's the thing. I feel sorry for Mike McCarthy coming into this year because he's got so much pressure on him to succeed, right? And I believe this team will. And I'm not saying this is an excuse, but COVID-19, every team this year is going to play sloppy because there was no OTAs, there was no mini camps. You barely going to have a training camp if we have that. I mean, it's just the season is just going to be trash for everybody. You're going to have a bunch of soft tissue injuries. You're going to be pulling hamstrings, groin muscles. Everything is going to be it's just going to suck. People going to pull something, tear an ACL, tear up some type of ligament in their body. It's going to be terrible. It's going to suck. You said, so we're just going to ignore the Spurs? Oh, I like San Antonio Spurs. They were a good franchise for years. And, especially the Duncan and David Robinson era. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Spurs, though. I give them some love. I'll do that. North Dakota State has a football dome. Nice facility. Could have. That's what I said. That's why I said North Dakota. They could have come up there. I do know that. Ain't none of them teams going nowhere. I know it's Cowboys. What up, E2? What up, Gary Hawkins? You said they blow. Eastside Herald, come on, bro. Yeah, injuries galore. And I hate to say it, but it's the truth, though. This is why guys got to be training on their own. And see, this is the thing. They are training on their own, but it's not the same when you're with your team. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're within the ranks of your team. It's just not the same thing. And see, even the NBA players, a lot of them that had the COVID, they got it before they went to the bubble. So that's why they stayed home and then came afterwards. You said Spurs not making the playoff. I don't know. Look, you look at the NBA right now. I'm really curious as to how they're gonna do it. I feel like it's just gonna be a shootout. Whatever teams are dominant is gonna win naturally because of the situation that they're dealt with right now. The NBA has been good for far only one player inside the bubble got it, and he left without affecting anyone. Yeah, and that's the thing. All the other players that had it, like I said, got it before they got there. So they stayed home, they stayed back, they didn't travel with the team, and then they went. So the NFL's got to do something similar to that. We need to make a bubble. I know the NFL is different. There's more players, so they might have to have multiple fields, but in the same place. So you could go to a place like Montana, you could go to a place like Colorado, you go to a place like North Dakota or something like that, somewhere in the Pacific Northwest where um, the number of people aren't as big as they are like in New York City and California and Texas and Florida. So you look at those of the biggest states. So when you do that, to me that makes sense. I would definitely do that for the NFL. Like if I was a commissioner of the league, I would definitely because they got the money. You could go make a field. They could have done that within this offseason. Already have got that up and running. So then that way they can have all the teams travel to the area, have different areas for them to be in, different hotels, because that's going to generate revenue for those hotels that lost money because of COVID-19. So it just helps everybody. You know what I mean? I'm all about making everybody happy. Even though sometimes that's hard to do, but still, I'm all about making the masses happy. Um, did you hear more about the scandal in Washington? Okay, yeah. That's why my bad, Gregory. We've been talking about other stuff, and that got me sidetracked because I like to converse with you guys. You guys, I love y'all. I do. Vander Esch, don't know how to spell it. So it's Van der Esch. It's Vander, like VANDER. That's one word, and ESCH. That's another word. So it's two. So we need him and Jalen to step up this year. Yeah, they'll be all right. Appreciate it, Tamir. Always. KMT, thank you for that. Yeah, so talk about these red tails, red asses. So if those of you guys that saw my video this morning, you can go back and watch it. I was talking about, I had just heard about it on the radio this morning. What up, William Taylor? I had just saw it on the radio. I heard it on the radio this morning, and they were talking about it here on the local stations here in the DMV. And they were basically saying that, like, your boy Dan Snyder and some deep doo-doo, right? So there's a lot of red tail fans that are in denial right now. They're like, no, he didn't do anything like that. I always say where there's smoke, where there's fire. Everything might not be true, but something happened, right? And I believe it because living in this area, I go to the FedEx field. I've seen things. And I'm like, something over here don't look right. Where them cheerleaders going? They walking across that thing like that. Where they going? Where they going in there? What they doing? Snyder in there, pimping them Jones out. So, hold on, let me address the new people coming in. Stacy Seabird, how you doing? Man, laugh my ass. I'm so glad it's not Jerry over there. I know, Tamira. Could you imagine, Tamira? Could you imagine if it was Jerry? Oh, come on, bring that ass over here, girl. Come on, sit on Big Daddy Jerry Jones' lap. Come on here. Come on, sit right here. He mess around and get a heart attack. Oh my God, girl, you're throwing that thing back too good. Oh, Lord Jesus. Woo, this Texas heat. Oh, woo. Baby, bring me some barbecue. Woo. Y'all know I'm a damn fool, right? Y'all know I'm a fool, right? Y'all know I'm a fool. See, that's why my channel is called E2 Blue Entertainment, because I give y'all the info and I entertain you as well. That's what we all about, y'all. That's what we do. That's what we do. What up, Jamal Williams? Right, he did. He saved them all that, and they still didn't give him the benefit of the doubt. That's the whole point I was trying to make before. Oh, you KMT, you know if it was Jerry would have made world news. Ain't on Big Daddy Jerry lap. Come on, sit on Big Daddy Jerry lap. Come on, sit right there. Come on, girl. Come on. I got 2 laps for you. I got one on the left. I got one on the right. Come on, sit on both of them. Shout it. Might even put one in the middle. You don't know? You know what I'm saying? Have a little 3-way. You know what I'm saying? You said the Cowboys, you said that dead ass lap. Oh my God. No, E2, I'm dead. Seriously, I had it in March and she was fine, but I'm oh damn, Dana. Well, I'm glad that you overcome it, bro. I'm glad. Um appreciate it, Gary. Um I love California too. Even though I've never gone, I plan to visit out there one day. I wanted look if this COVID wasn't here, I would have went to training camp this year. That was my plan because y'all know my birthday is August 3rd, and it's always when training camp is. So I had so many plans to go, but it is what it is. Reckless Kid, what up? Now we know who the Cowboys had the best cheerleaders. Yes, we do know that. I'm glad y'all can get a laugh out of that though. Yeah, he played hardball and the Cowboys lost. They did. That's exactly what he said. Did he say that? The red tails. Might as well say the red asses, the red assholes. I don't. Anyway, so Dan Snyder, again, he was accused of sex trafficking, through the organization, pimping out the cheerleaders, to season ticket holders, NFL executives, some of the coaching staff, and some rich people that have stake in the team. Basically, like people that put up money for the team, almost like boosters, NFL boosters, those type of people that are always in the suites and stuff like that. Because the 15 counts of sexual assault. Yes, that's exactly what it was. And when the news came out, they're like, "Oh no!" Yes, not John Gruden, Jay Gruden. Jay Gruden was a part of it too before he left the team. Jay Gruden was like, "I know y'all getting ready to fire me, right? But I got 2 laps over here. Come on, I got one for this cheerleader. I got one for this cheerleader. And when them 2 is done, bring me 2 more. All right? And then y'all can fire me after that. I'm just saying. I'm just gonna go ahead, lean on back here. Gonna get these legs together, get these girls on these laps. You hear me?" What up, Shay? Girl, you just came in here. You just missed a whole lot. But trust me, you're gonna be laughing in 2 seconds. Hey, Greg, man, but it's the truth, Greg. It's the truth, bro. Like I'm not lying. Like just imagine if that was the Dallas Cowboys. We would never hear the end of it. And you're not really hearing much about it now, which is kind of pissing me off because I live in the DMV. So I got my ear to the horn right now. I'm sitting there like, what else happened? So to see, got you laughing already, Shay. See, when you look at the whole dynamic of that whole red tails, I'm gonna call them the red tails because I think that's what they're gonna go with. So I'm gonna be like, yeah. The craziest thing I heard was Jay Gruden was sleeping with the same girl as the starting running back at the time. He got benched and the backup missed a block and got Alex Smith injured. Yep, I heard that too. And see, everything when when ish hits the fan, it's almost like everything come back full circle. You be like, oh yeah, so that's why that happened. So I always tell you guys, yes, Tamira, Red Tails will be a horrible name, but it would be a great name for us because we're going to call them the Red Asses going forward. But that seems like the only name that they're going to be able to use because everything else is trademark. And that guy in Alexandria, Virginia, he don't want to give up the trademark for the Warriors. So it would have made sense for them to be the Washington Warriors, or they can choose to be the Washington Americans, which will be a weird name as well. It's just it doesn't flow right. Now, the Red Tails makes sense only because it pays homage to the Tuskegee Airmen. So I'm all for that one. But it makes for good comedy on our end as well. So trust and believe some glory hole, like Jared Jones said. The drama in DC, and Tamira, you need to come back up here to the DMV right now because I'm telling you, it's crazy up here right now. Like, I mean, I'm just laughing at these Redskin fans. I'm looking at them like, what y'all gonna do? Dan Snyder might have to sell the team now. And you got people trying to back out because this stuff is coming out. some of those guys that were in that onslaught and doing some of that stuff that the news don't know about yet, they're like, I'm going to go ahead and sell my shares. I'm sorry. I partaked in some of these females, and it was good. It was wonderful. But I'm not trying to get in any trouble, so you know what? I'm going to go ahead and sell my shares. You can have that back, sir. Thank you. I'm going to just walk out real slowly here and act like nothing happened. Goodbye, guys. Have a wonderful time. And yeah, and then and then that's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. You're just going to see people just slide on out the camera. They're just going to slide on out the way, and then you're going to be sitting here like this. What did we just do? Like, I just watching all this. It's terrible. It's really terrible. When I first heard, I was like, "What? Y'all pimping out the cheerleaders?" First of all, the cheerleaders are like, you ain't supposed to touch them. That is uncharted territory right there. You ain't, because you tell the players they can't mess with them. So what y'all doing? You pimping them out, bro? Wow. That right there, I just no wonder why when you go to a game, you see the cheerleaders, right? They seem like they're so like robotish, right? And you ever pay attention to them? They just be over there in the corner like, all right, guys, we're gonna do our little 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go Redskins! Go Redskins! Go Redskins! Go Redskins! Hey, Redskins! Go Redskins! Go Redskins! Go Redskins! Go! And then right after the game, they'd be like this. If you trust me, I live in the area, so I ain't going nowhere. So you see after the game, you just see them walking off that tarmac like, bro, where they going? They just in unison. The locker room over there, where y'all going? Y'all going up in the suites. What y'all doing up in there? I was getting ready to go up in there like, hold on, what y'all doing? About to make it rain up in there. What y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I just look at the whole situation on this like, hail to the Red Tails. Yeah. Hail to the Red Tails. What y'all doing up in there? Right? That's what I'm saying. Like, I go in there and keep the door down. What y'all doing up in here? Get up out of here. Sit down somewhere. Let me show y'all something. They got the strobe lights going on, and you're like, damn, this must be the after party. All right, let me stop. That's not supposed to be funny. I just y'all, you know, y'all got me messed up, y'all. Oh my God, y'all got me going right now, bro. But I'm gonna tell you though, like real talk though, it's really a damn shame. But you know, he could really get into some, you know, of course they're denying all of the allegations right now. We don't know exactly what is true and what ain't, but I guarantee you what the truth is. I know they was pimping them cheerleaders out. I know that for a fact because, like I said, I've been to games and I've seen them walk off in these random areas after games. Because, like I said, I live here, so I don't have a reason to leave the game early because at the time where I lived there before was only 15 minutes away from the stadium. So I didn't rush to leave because the parking lot's so crowded trying to get out. What am I rushing to go anywhere for? I live down the street. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm just saying, like, it didn't make sense. Oh, yeah. And trust me, Tamira, I'm going to do another video tomorrow because I'm going to be listening to the radio and I'm going to get the updates and I'm going to be like this. All right, y'all just giving me content right here. Y'all just giving me content. You said you got real tears, bro. I'm telling you, I'm here to entertain. It's not just. I try to make y'all laugh too. Y'all know I'm a comedian too. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get y'all going. I'll be honest with you. I was gonna do some stand-up comedy here in the Baltimore area. I was gonna do some amateur mic nights, but this was before COVID. But since COVID came, everybody got messed up. So I just, you know. You said would have, yes. Oh yeah, of course they're gonna deny it. They're not gonna say, "Oh yeah, we were in there pimping all these girls out. We were pimping them hoes. We had shots and shots and shots. Jerry Jones came through. Robert Kraft, you know he was in there. You know Robert Kraft was in there. We got the commissioner come down. We told the commissioner, we was like, shh, come on in this room, close the door, lock it, pull them shades down. You know you got to pull it with these two fingers, right? When you pull that shade down, you know when you're getting in trouble, right? When you know you doing something you ain't supposed to be doing. When you pull that shade, you got to take them two fingers and you go like this, like you a Kappa, and you just come down with it like this. Let me show y'all something. Hold on, y'all. Lock that door. Pull the drinks out. Let's get this popping. That's what they do. That's what they do. And then, yeah, he benched Adrian Peterson. Adrian Peterson, you go really? I'm surprised Adrian ain't say nothing. I'd have blew that whole thing out the water. I'd have been like Karen. I'd have been out there snitching like a mother. So what happened was they let them interview me out the game. Well, what's wrong, Adrian? He benched me because he messing with them girls. They did what? Oh man. So you already know I'd have blew that whole thing up. It'd have been some smoke in the city. Let me tell you something. From Saginaw, Michigan. What's going on, Edwin? What's going on, brother? Good to see you here again. Do you get to ever see the Cowboys Deadskins game in Washington? Well, you know, I'm always going to the ones where the Cowboys are here, especially when the Cowboys are here, definitely. Sometimes I just go to Redskin games just because I get free tickets because, you know, I know a bunch of people that, you know, have corporate jobs here and they just hand the tickets off. And that was when the Redskins really sucked. It was one year where I think that 4-12 season that they had, they were just giving away tickets. You said, no, not Karen. Yeah, like Karen would have been in there blowing all types of whistles. Hey, they in here. Hey, call the National Guard. Oh my God. You guys got me going tonight. I love it. We are driving through the California mountains. You are on speaker. Our whole van pool is rolling, even 3 women too. I appreciate it, Gary. I appreciate you having me on blast like that. Tell everybody in your van, Gary, I said, what's up? Y'all be safe out there in the mountains. Y'all do that. I'm crazy, man. But at the end of the day, man, we going through this virus, this COVID thing, man. We just gotta be able to laugh things off sometimes because I'll be honest with you, 2020 has been complete garbage. It has been trash. And I think that, you know, at least coming together on these channels and just coming to a common interest, sometimes we just gotta just let the funny out. You know what I mean? We just gotta just not be so uptight. You know what I'm saying? We just gotta love. Y'all know I'm about to love, y'all. You know I'm about that. The running back got benched was Capri. Oh, it's Capri Bibbs. I don't even know who that is. That's one of them third string guys. He should have. No, especially if it was Capri, he should have been in there and blew that whole thing up. Look, I ain't playing no way. I ain't getting no game time. They gonna cut me tomorrow anyway. So let me go ahead and just tell on everybody. Yeah. To who it may concern. They in there with them girls. They got all the cheerleaders. All of them. Even the one black girl they got out there. They all out there. How about that? Let's see what happens. And I would have sat back in my locker like this. So what's going on, Capri? You about to see what's happening. Go on in there. I'm just saying. Oh, you rolling out, Tamir? All right, well, I appreciate you, homie. Appreciate you coming through. Y'all ain't pimping if you got it. No wonder they was gone. I know, right? They can't win games. Well, we might as well pimp something because we can't win no games. You from Massachusetts? You've been to Camden Yards, Orioles twice. Moms, like I just said, yeah, those are nice places. I've been to all of them. The dishwashing red skirts. Oh my God, that's terrible. It's terrible. It's a terrible name. I wouldn't name my worst enemy that. My father passed away last month. I needed this. Oh, I'm sorry, King, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for your loss, man. But hey, at least you can laugh right now. I definitely I'm glad that I can help you in some kind of way, man. But prayers up for you and your family, King James. Definitely for that. The 2020 boogeyman came for Washington. He sure did, Titan. He came in there and was like, look here. Since 2020 was a disaster, we had COVID, we had killer hornets, we had all this crazy racist mess going on. We got a crazy president. Let's just add one thing to it. Let's just spice it up a little bit. Let's add some seasoning to it. Boom, Redskins scandal. When I heard that on the radio this morning, y'all, I was like, "Where's my phone?" I couldn't hit the record button so fast on my phone when I heard that. I said, "Bro, I gotta talk to the fans about this because it just, oh, Jesus Christ." Think about it. But y'all know if that was Dallas Cowboys and Jerry Jones, and first of all, you know the Dallas Cowboys is a family-run team, right? They'd have had the Jones family on blast. Jerry, Steven, Jerry Jr., all of them in there. Gene would have been like, "What is y'all doing in here?" Because you know Gene don't play. Gene Jones don't play, y'all. Y'all know Gene Jones is a businesswoman, right? She don't play. Gene would have came out there, y'all pimping these girls out? We over here doing all these USO shows or whatever. We treat our cheerleaders like they respectable ladies. Y'all in here and Jerry, you know you wrong. You too old for that. Sure. You better chill out before you get a heart attack up in here. Well, you know I gotta have my glory hole. I'm just saying. If there's no football, what would be the 2021 draft order? So, what up, L Boogie? So, Gary, my guess is, and this is just using common knowledge, if there's no football for the season, they would more than likely do the same order as they did this year because it would only make sense because that's the only draft order that you have to deal with. You said quit. All right, I'm gonna quit. But it's hilarious though. Y'all don't understand. Y'all got me going right now. It's hilarious. Even when I get off this live stream, I'm be thinking about it. I'm like, yo, that scandal. Like, you know what? Y'all just gave me more content. I'm about to write this down. When I do my stand-up comedy, whenever COVID is over, when I do my Mike Nights, I'm gonna add this to my repertoire, y'all. Y'all just gave me some more content. That was great. But to answer your question, Garrett, they would literally do the draft order the same as they did last season. Just to be fair for everybody, because that's the only thing they have to go by at this point. Wouldn't that be crazy though? If they did it again, because then that means, like you said, the Bengals get first again, and then they get Trevor Lawrence and goddamn the boy they got this year. Wow. Hey, if that don't work out, we'll try Trevor Lawrence. Come on now. Dak Prescott is the third best Cowboy. Brian's okay. You funny. If they name themselves the Red Tails after the scandal, oh my God. Yes, King James. Red Tails would be, Joe Burrow. I don't know why I forgot that boy's name. But yeah, wouldn't that be perfect? Right after a sex scandal. Red Tails. That's what we're gonna name them. Tailing them. Just pin the tail in the ass. That's what you do. They could trade that pick for 3 firsts. You know what? I don't. You know what, Gary? I thought about it. They can either go with the same order, or they can do a random pick, like a lottery pick. Like they can scramble it up and then see what happens. I don't know. I'm glad I don't have to make those decisions. Oh, Rue, you already know, bro. I'm getting it in. The Red Rockets. I don't think they'll do that. Oh, before I left you guys, I wanted to tell you. So I did get my. Actually, I haven't even opened it yet, but I'm gonna open it for you guys so you guys can see it. So I did get my T-shirt from Fanatics.com. No, they're not sponsored on my channel, but they should be. The Stronger Together T-shirts, guys. These right here. I got mine for the Dallas Cowboys. Make sure you guys get yours for this year at Fanatics.com. I think they're like $16, something like that. Wait, how much did I pay for this? I forget. But yeah, but they're on fanatics.com. Every team has them, but definitely get yours with the Cowboy star on it. I got mine in heather gray because I like this color. Heather gray is like my second favorite color. But yeah, so this will definitely be a shirt that I'll be wearing. Oh boy. You said they should do a draft lottery like the NBA with the bottom 16 teams. I mean that would make sense. Oh no, I'm not leaving just yet. I just wanted to show y'all the shirt before I forgot because I'll mess around and forget. Because we got to talking about all the red tails. So let me know. So since we're talking about the Washington team, let me know what you guys. Can one of my moderators get that person spamming out of here, please? Um, but yeah. So if you guys what was I gonna say? Shit, I lost my. Oh, let me know what you guys think would be a good name for that team. And I say the Red Tails because, like I said, it makes sense because it commemorates um, the Tuskegee Airmen, and it's also funny just to talk about. So yeah. Oh my God, what the hell is this? Um, I get that every once in a while. I really hate that. There's a 15-year-old kid in here. Yeah, that's that childish stuff. You said the Washington Sentinels. That makes sense. Um, I don't know. It's just people spamming, man. So you said the Washington Sentinels. So I was thinking Washington Sentinels. My name was. I thought that they were going to go with the Warriors, but there's some issues with that. Um, you said it's from the Keanu Reeves movie. Oh yeah, the replacements. I wonder if they can do that though. You know what's funny? In the movie, right? They were playing at the Ravens Stadium, which didn't make sense to me. They literally they were practicing at the Ravens Stadium. The Washington Governors, it could be the Washington Senators, the Washington Governors, the Washington Warriors, the Washington Americans. You said the Washington Crooks. That definitely makes sense, though. The Washington Rebels. I actually like that. Um, you said the Washington Scumbags. It's got real potential. Yeah, yeah, I like that. Show what, Edwin? The T-shirt? Is that what you're talking about? You want me to show the T-shirt? Is that what you asked? They can't go with the Seminoles because of the Florida. But the thing is, the whole purpose of a kid is they're forced to change the logo too. So they have to change everything. They can't keep the logo of the Indian. They can't of the Native. I'm sorry, not the Indian, the Native American. They can't keep that logo. They can't keep the name. So all that has to change. So because all that has to change, it can't be a name that's associated with the Native American. Yeah, I remember that no, actually Gary, they were the Baltimore Bullets at first. And if you know anything about Baltimore, there's a lot of bullets that fly out there. So they had to change that name quick. So then they moved to Washington. It became the Washington Bullets, and then it was like, nah, we got to change the Bullets name because DC got bullets too. So with that name change, they also had to hold on one second. Hello? Yeah, I'm live streaming right now. What's going on? You good? It ain't my car because I got the rims on my car, so it ain't mine. Nah, it ain't me. I'm good. I'm in the house. All right, ma. All right. All right. Hey, that was my mom checking on me. She said she saw a car turned over upside down on the side of the road that looked like mine. I was like, nah, ma, that ain't me. And if it was, I probably wouldn't be on the phone talking to you. But I appreciate her caring at least. Washington had to check. Yeah. So then they went to the Wizards. So a lot of people didn't like that name change from the Bullets to the Wizards. But then in actuality, who even remembers the Bullets now? Because as time progressed, people, nobody's gonna be happy. Everybody's not gonna be happy about name changes. Just like if we had to change the Cowboys name, nobody would like the whatever name that we change it to. You said throw the whole franchise away. I mean, that's an option as well. But they're not going to do that. They're not going to do that. Um, um, let me know what you guys think about the Washington Wild Hogs. So that's an interesting name too because the guys had there were their nickname is the Hogs, so that kind of makes sense as well. It's a good name, the Wild Hogs. Some of the Redskins fans I think would actually like that name, to be honest with you, because again they already have the pig noses and stuff like that. So that'll help. Thing I like about smaller channels like yours is that you don't have a bunch of Eagles fans or Cowboys fans in here. Yeah, and see that I love that too because I'll be honest with you, KMT. It gets annoying after a while, like to have to keep what I'm saying, like just dealing with those people and then you got to block them every 5 minutes. Okay, so those of you that didn't see the T-shirt, um, stronger together. So it says stronger together. Remember, I think every team has their version, but of course ours got the star in the middle, so you get that one. I think they got different colors, but I got mine in heather gray because I think that the gray looks good with the navy blue. So, yeah, stronger together, and it's nice soft cotton too. I really like it. I was gonna wear it to a game, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I tried to it won't let me block. I don't know. It just says hide. So I don't know if that's the same thing. I hit him, so I guess that means the same thing. You said it's the 15-year-old virgin in here. Might be an 8-year-old. Because you always have to repeat the facts every time another one comes in saying something. I know, and you know what? And KMT, I'm not the one that's gonna keep repeating the facts to them. If they didn't hear it the first that goddamn time, they don't need to be on the channel. How about that? That's how I feel about it. Yeah, I mean, and I don't understand how people do that. Like people troll so much that they keep making new accounts. Like who does? Like I just don't understand that. Who got time to do that? Like I'll be honest with you, it's hard enough just trying to maintain a YouTube channel to keep you guys informed and entertained. And then I gotta turn around and then you gotta turn around and be a troll. I couldn't do it. I'm too mature for that. I ain't got time for that. That's some childish mess. I ain't got time. You said you really want to watch Deshaun Watson in person. Quarantine got people bored as hell. It do, and obviously it's a kid that ain't got nothing to do because even if you got a job, you still working to some capacity. Yeah, they do, and it's crazy because we spend like as YouTubers, man, we spend all this time making fire ass content, and then you go do a video, and you think that the video is gonna do well, and then you see the numbers, and the numbers drop off tremendously. You're like, damn, ain't nobody even looking at my video. Like, it's like, oh my god. And then there's that, and then you got the trolls that come in that want to say something stupid about you and to try to say you're ugly or you're fat or you're this, that, and the third, and you just sitting there like, what if I had a bad day? What if that really hurt my feelings that day? You know what I'm saying? Like me, I don't let it bother me too much, but like some people, like you never know. You go say something about somebody, and that was the one thing that they needed to push them over the rail because they just had a bad day. They're like, oh, and now they're crying because they think don't nobody love them, and that part sucks. Who wants to deal with that? Not me. Like the people calling Dak greedy and don't understand. Right, right. But see, and it's not even Dak. It's his agent. See, these young guys, they don't know anything about money as far as millions of dollars. Hell, if I'm about to be 35. Even if I was in the NFL, I would have a financial advisor or something. Because again, you talking millions of dollars. I ain't never had that type of money before. I don't know how to deal with all that money. I'll be like, yo, help me invest this. Get my 401ks up. Get my plans up, and put this in an IRA account or something, and just figure it out. Of course, it was probably the dislike, and I never know who disliked the videos. I've seen people. I've put up videos, and 5 seconds later there'll be a dislike. I'm like, you didn't even watch the damn video. The Washington Rottweilers. That'd be an interesting name, but it wouldn't make sense though. Chris Cantu, what up, bro? You just getting in here? I ain't seen you in a minute. The NFL should start a financial program for 3 months before signing a contract. They're not gonna waste money on that. They're not gonna waste resources on that. They be like, look, y'all got agents, y'all figure it out. That's why you pay someone else to do it. Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. Dak Prescott, Ezekiel Elliott, these guys, they pay their lawyers, they pay their agents to do their financial and legal work for them. They listen to everything they say, just like if you're going to legal proceedings, you're going to follow what your lawyer says because you don't know what you're doing. So you believe that the lawyer is well equipped at their job. So you're going to allow them to do what they need to do, period. That's it. People seem to not understand that. Yeah, that's the thing. Names have historical context. Well, whichever one they choose would make sense for that. But it's all good, Chris. Glad you came through, man. Appreciate it. They should have a obliteration in the NFL like the arbitration. I'm sorry, in the NFL like the MLB does with contracts done. And see, the thing about the NFL though, because the NFL has so many more people like that you got to pay. The rosters are so much bigger than baseball and definitely basketball. So it would you would think that they could do that, but it's a little different because you got more people to deal with in the league. You know what I mean? So, but that's that. But I'm going to end the chat because we're heading into almost 2 hours here. But I appreciate you guys coming through here, man. I hope that you guys have fun today. But yeah, people just come in and give videos like this or dislike, just haters or trolls. They have no interest in watching it. Yeah, I don't understand. I ain't got time for that. I'm not going through YouTube like, what can I dislike today? I got too many other things on my list to do, like raise my son. I don't got time for all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? What I like about YouTube Blue Channel as well, we can have real fun and real talk at the same time. That's it. That's it. That's what it's all about, Edwin. And I appreciate you guys coming through here. I wish that like we weren't going through what we're going through right now with this COVID. But I hope you guys well. Wish you guys well, and I'll pray for you guys as well. Y'all pray for me too. I appreciate you all, you guys. Edwin, definitely appreciate that, brother. Make sure y'all like it, share, comment. Gary Hawkins, I know you out there in the mountains, man. I appreciate you coming through, even though you out on the road. Be safe. Yeah, let's just hope that, you know, the Cowboys go to training camp and we get to finally enjoy some football. That's what I'm looking for. So God bless everyone. Peace out. Good night, y'all.